I don't want
Guess
to
what
bite
time
myself.
it is. Guess what time it is.
It breaks his immersion. He's got to address the audience and address the camera. It makes him feel weird.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
How's it going, dude?
How's it going, dude?
How's it going,
How's it going,
dude?
dude? Welcome back to episode 5.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
5.
Sweet. Here
We're
we
getting
are.
somewhere in the
Episode 5.
world.
Yeah, we're finally doing something. Woo.
We're not dead. Yeah.
We missed our original recording date, though.
Yeah, we were supposed to record, what, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Is he on this side on my screen, or is he on that side on...
No, you had it right the first
You're
time.
right here for me.
Joe can put it everywhere
I'm
now
not
since
doing
he's
this
recording.
again.
That's the problem.
That's the guy.
No, that's the guy.
That guy.
No, that's the guy.
I was here.
No, I'm
One of these guys.
I was.
Somebody
mirrored on my
fucked
thing.
up, and his name might be Matt.
It starts with an M. It ends with a T. No, a W.
Oh, yeah, my name's Josh, by the way.
No, I'm Joe.
My name's
John,
Matt.
and that's Matt.
I'm your boy Matt.
Yeah,
Don't
not
be a
Jesus
Matt.
this time.
Yeah, he's not Jesus, Jesus. This time.
So
All right.
this is episode 5. I can't believe we're still doing this shit.
Yeah,
I can.
we're
we
keeping
gotta
it up.
get the people what they want.
I'm glad we haven't given up already.
Yeah. You never need to give up, kids.
We'll give
Never
up.
give up.
Until
Famous
it's
like
episode
us.
10, then we give up.
Episode 10.
Episode 10, we're like, we reached double digits.
Don't
we
be like
succeeded.
Christian and give up on the second episode.
Yeah.
Just like a puzzle.
The puzzle
Yeah.
just is all down here from there. He's like, we're doing puzzles now. I'm out of this group.
Goodbye.
Puzzles? Fuck the puzzles,
I'm
dude.
done.
So what everyone drinking?
Mandy.
Poundy.
I got
Let's
Coke and Crown Vanilla. Really
Nice.
I got my Stranana body armor.
Stranana. What does Matt have up there?
I'm not much different from John. It's in a Chick-fil-A cup, but I'm drinking Coke and Jack Daniel's apple.
good. Oh, there you go.
Look at that. All right.
Now we're living the life. We're all just
Living the life.
just a bunch of guys being dudes.
Just a bunch of
Bunch
dudes
of
being
dudes being
dudes, guys
guys.
being dudes.
Bunch of guys
Boys
being
being
gays.
Bunch of gays being guys.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Hey, wait a second.
I'm going to break my monitor.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
So I set up a website for us for this podcast. It's how's it going du.de.
Yeah,
I
so it's
think
how's
it's
it
very
going,
nice.
dude,
It's
but the
literally
DE is-
how's it going, dude, but it's split at the end.
yeah.
Dude with a dot in the middle.
And you go over there, you got all the links, you got YouTube, everything else.
YouTube, Spotify, Apple,
Podcast, yeah.
fucking
iHeartRadio.
Yeah, that too.
Instagram.
And there's a link to the
Yeah, you got
drip.
Instagram too.
There's
Oh,
no link
drip.
to drip.
There's a link to our drip.
And at the very
Already
bottom of the
have-
page, it just says gelatinized piss.
Yeah.
There's also a link to the merch store, which, by the way, guys, we got our first purchase.
Oh, did you? Wow. Wow.
I'm not gonna say names, but Matt, coworker that left for another job, that was a manager.
Wow.
Bought. Oh, we
That's
had a.
tight.
We know
That's
we have
tight.
merch that's already been purchased.
Yeah, we
That's
got at least
tight.
one
That's
thing purchased. Haven't really looked
Is
at
it the
sales.
piss? Is it the piss?
Nope.
one?
It is a
Is it-
tank top.
Is it the mate?
Maters, taters, and hell.
It's a tank top
Manager
for
that left
maters,
for
taters, and
another
hell.
job.
That's drippy. That's got.
Yeah.
That person is Steve.
That person's gonna fucking rep us.
Wait.
dude. That's
I
gonna be
don't know
tight.
who
Can you
talking
do me a
about?
favor? That one.
Yeah. Can you do me a favor? Left for another job.
You send him like a name.
Summer job,
on
summer
Discord.
No, I haven't sent anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, she actually bought one.
She
Shit, okay,
got a
dope.
tank top that says maters, taters, and hell.
Hell yeah!
I need to buy a
respect
trucker
it.
hat,
That's
'cause
my
I'm wearing a
girl.
hat every Hell yeah, dude. That's tight.
Hell yeah!
So if you
What's
want
up?
merch from this dumbass
I need,
podcast,
I need to get a Maters, taters, and
You
hell
can
tank top.
Shit,
go
You
to
get a
House
she didn't leave.
gelatinized piss.
She
or
didn't
you can
leave
get the
though.
Maters,
It's just,
taters, and
it's just for the summer.
we'll have more stuff. I mean, we've had a bunch of ideas. We still need to make a
Yeah.
shirt that says "Don't be Matt" with Matt's
Yeah,
face
don't
on
be
it.
a Matt.
Yeah, you
We
really
need
need
don't
that.
be a Matt. We need the logo.
I'll buy
Um,
that and wear that just for
and
the
some other stuff.
ironicness of it.
Yeah.
The irony,
Good irony. Oh yeah.
the
That's tight.
ironicness.
The ironicness.
That is not the correct word.
That's why
That
you
is
don't be a
not
Matt.
correct.
Oh, look, I
It's
never
nice
said
to
my
know that
grammar was
people
best.
like our shit. That's tight.
Yeah, I
Because
like
you got.
I edit it and I listen to this shit so often, yet I still sit here and go like, "That's kind of fucking funny."
Yeah. I listen to some parts and I'm just sitting there laughing. I'm like, what the fuck? Dude?
Why do we
These
talk
fucking
about this?
dudes.
I'll be listening to it at work, and my coworker's like, "Why are you always smiling?" And it's because I'm either A, listening to Matthew Mercer and the Critical Role guys playing D&D, or it's because I'm listening to our
Listen to
podcast.
Yeah.
I'm telling people, there's a reason I'm always just going around like saying, "Hey, you gotta listen to the How's It Going Dude podcast. Like, it's our
Yeah.
podcast is really
Yeah.
fucking good." It's because
You're not listening to the
it's
podcast.
funny
What are
as
you doing
fuck.
with your life?
You're not even our friend. You're not even our friend.
Now that we're sucking our own dicks.
Yeah.
No, back on the subject. I don't want another dick sucking
I have a
thing.
proficiency bonus in
Another,
He does have
another
proficiency
dick
going
sucking
on,
episode. But
But
let's
you said your brother watches the podcast. That's cool. Or he listens to it, right? Or
Yeah.
he knows of it at least.
he
so that's cool.
knows. He listens. I'm pretty sure.
One of
on
my
Spotify.
coworkers apparently they subscribe to the channel on YouTube, and then their sister watches. I guess. Fucking that person you talked about in that one episode. I think last episode, right?
No, Grandma?
Yeah, grandma.
Yeah, Grandma.
She's subscribed. That's tight.
That's tight.
That's all pretty cool. It's just hitting close to home.
So how has everyone's beautiful day been?
It's been all right, dude.
Because I got
I didn't have to
pulled
work.
over.
You got pulled over.
I got a
What?
fucking ticket because I
Before we
wasn't
get
wearing a
that,
seatbelt.
I work.
Wow, that's like
Joe.
the stupidest ticket you can get.
It is. Why would
I
you
wasn't
wear
wearing
a
a
seatbelt?
seatbelt.
You
Oh, how much was it?
It was
Like,
early in the morning, and I needed to get my little brother to the dentist. And I was going to be a few minutes late, so I was like, okay, I got to rush. So I didn't put my seatbelt on because, again, I'm tired as shit. Wasn't thinking. Sure enough, get to the dentist, and I'm like, oh, cop
Can't
lights.
believe
Who's getting chased? And I turn around. He's behind me.
It's like, oh, fuck, okay.
And he goes, hey, how you doing? See, you don't have your seatbelt on. I was like, oh, yeah, sorry about that. He's like, why? I was like, I'm just going to tell you straight up, I'm tired as shit. I was so fucking tired that whenever he asked for my license, I accidentally pulled out my debit card.
Dude, I have a buddy who did the exact same thing, and we all get in trouble for it.
He went, are you trying to pay me off? I was like, I'm tired.
Oh my
Jeez.
god.
So, yeah,
how much was it? How much?
$180.
Ooh, damn,
180,
dude.
dude.
180 for tired ignorance.
Yeah. At least you weren't speeding and he caught you.
But I'm gonna,
Be well over.
I want to fight it
You're
because he
not
put
mad.
the wrong speed limit on the fucking paper.
Oh man.
Oh, really?
It was 45. He put 35 and be like, it's not accurate. I
I
don't
was
want to
actually
pay
going
this now.
75.
I was going 100 miles an hour. Sucker.
It was
You
funny
got it
because
wrong.
like whenever he handed me my stuff and the paper, obviously I put my seatbelt on. I seen him later that day pulling someone else over for not having a seatbelt on, and then I have my seatbelt on this time. He looks at me and I just go and drive away.
It's like, hey, I got it on now. There you go.
Guys, I got a tower of all my D&D dice right here in the very front of the frame.
I just went,
Tight.
I got it on.
Hey, watch this. I got a tower of Mountain Dew.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's the
Tower
sickest thing
Mountain
I've ever seen in my
Balance my cup.
22 years of life.
The Tilted Towers of Mountain Dew.
Balance my cup on the D&D dice.
A tower of dew.
Oh.
So how has everyone else's day been? Anything?
Well, I
anything
didn't get pulled
happen?
over. I was hanging out with my
ticket.
girlfriend today, so that was pretty fun.
I mean, I did the same thing, but that was after I got pulled over.
Yeah.
Went to the arcade. I got a Rillakuuma keychain.
Oh,
That's cool. That's cool. That's
Man, all you chums having girlfriends.
cool.
Funny.
yeah.
Nerd, you don't have one.
Me and Matt like boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got boyfriends. The boys.
Nah,
We're
Get our
together.
boys. I have an open relationship with 7 boys right now.
Dudes.
You're a busy
You
man.
live with 2 of them.
I get around.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta live with some of them, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Always gotta have a boy with me in my bed.
I mean,
you
if
know?
they're not paying some of your bills, what good are they?
Exactly.
Anyways,
That's
who wants to
right.
pay my rent for this month?
Who wants to give me money?
Oh, give me your money, please. Thanks.
Hey, thanks for the money. Hey, buy our merch so Joe can pay for his rent.
No, he
Waiters,
better have
taters,
our
and
merch so he
hell.
can pay for his ticket.
You guys
Yeah.
don't buy the
that's
merch, we're all getting
better,
kicked
actually.
out of our houses. We're all gonna have to move in with Josh and his family.
No.
Yeah, the next, the last podcast you'll see is all of us just in a gutter.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We're
at
gonna
least
be
we'll have a
underneath a
lav mic.
bridge.
I'll have
That's
a
where
lav
we live.
mic.
Yeah, we'll have the good old lavaliers.
Yeah.
At least
Okay,
we're
the
still high
last thing we'll
quality in
have
the
to
podcast.
There it is for IRL things. Oh, there it is. There you go.
I still have not got
Me-
one. John, did you get one of those?
I haven't got
I mean,
one yet.
It's like 30
and
bucks.
Me and Josh both got the same exact one, and both
And
of
the
us.
same
right once we
problem
opened
happened.
it, right once we open it, the clip that comes with it. Let me see if I can find it in
Yeah,
this
I
little
got
bag.
my clip. I can show it real quick. Well, that's the one I bought. Okay. So this is the clip.
Yeah, so that little
Hold on, let me
circle bit
turn
there,
this on. Hold on a second. Okay. So it's this little.
that little
Yeah,
circle bit
okay.
there.
So the little clip right here.
both
Wait,
of
I'm holding
us.
it. What the fuck? What am I doing right now? Okay. This right here, the little clip that looks like a Lego hand.
Yeah, so both
That
of us, we got
broke.
it and immediately was like, okay, we're just going to, because it's rotatable, so you can adjust where the mic is, where it's facing. Both of us went to go like, all right, let's just try it. Fucking snapped.
Yeah. It snapped as soon as I took it off because I was like, man, I didn't put this on right. And then I tried
So-
to do this and I was like, you know what, fuck it. And then I took it off and it broke.
The
And then I
clip
bought
for
a
it-
6-pack of these clips. It's a different one and it's the wrong size. So,
Nice.
So I'm just
Dumbass.
going
I
Yes.
fucked up. I fucked up.
I'm gonna super
Dumbass.
glue the mic into that clip because it'll still hold a little bit, but it's very flimsy. So
Yeah.
just super glue the shit or tape it.
I'm gonna super glue the mic just on my cheek right here.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna like goofy it and tape it right on my chest here or something like that.
Okay,
That works.
Josh.
That works.
No, you can
That'll
take your
work.
beard. You can take your beard and tie your beard around.
Oh yeah, I could do like
that'd
a
be
braid
freaking
right
sick,
here.
dude.
Oh no,
Right
the
there.
mic's gonna be
Just have
too
it come
close.
straight. Actually, no,
Yeah,
you don't
it's gonna
even
be
like
really close.
no, because if you just like bury it in the beard, that'll work
Oh,
to
yeah,
like
yeah.
I wonder
break
if I
up
could-
your
all
own
the
little-
hard sounds.
Pop cover.
You have your own pop
Oh, yeah, it's
filter.
my own pop filter. I mean, it's already got one on, but I could take it off and then use
And
my
then
beard
use
as
your beard as the pop filter.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do this.
That's
Every
genius.
time you move, the mic is gonna hear.
Genius.
The way we're designed.
And then I just have to tie the bottom part of my beard. Hold on. Hold on.
Totally
For
doable.
audio listeners,
Audio,
Josh
yeah, I
is
was about to
currently tying a lavalier mic into his beard.
It fell out. It fell out of my beard.
Very
I need to grow it a
audio-friendly.
little longer and then I'll be good. I'll grow it out a little more and then I'll just. No need for tape. Who needs tape? Tape's for chumps. You just need a beard and you're a real man.
Yeah.
That's all.
Put anything in your face.
Yeah. That's right. That's the
Troy.
wrong side. Hold on.
That's right. That's right.
So
Oh man.
this group of dudes right here, except for
These dudes.
John, we were playing Lunch Lady last night.
Oh yeah.
a
I was
horror
there. I was
game.
present.
You were there for it. You were just playing Dark Souls.
A pretty
Yeah.
cheap horror game. Kind of buggy,
That's true.
but fun to play.
Yeah,
Annoying.
It's not as great as Devour,
Yeah,
obviously.
Devour's top tier, honestly.
Yeah. Devour's a top tier horror game.
But Lunch
I
Lady's
mean,
like a
it's-
clone, and we tried it, and kind of buggy.
Kind of buggy. They need to fix it up a little bit, and then it'll be good. But it
Is
was
it-
still pretty fun.
Is
It
it
was
still in
pretty
like
fun,
beta
obviously.
or something?
It's probably, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's still in like a beta, maybe even alpha at this point. I don't know.
What
But-
are the graphics in Lunch Lady like?
I mean, it looks
They're
fine.
not. It's not too bad. But you can tell.
mean, it
it's
looks like maybe an Unreal, maybe
quickly
Unity.
made indie game. You can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's practically a Slender clone.
But at the same
Right.
time, it took aspects of
Devour, most
Yeah.
likely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because, I mean, you're just being chased
She
around
looks
a
pretty.
school. She is pretty
She looks
ugly.
She looks pretty. No, she looks
You
pretty.
like her? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's
Not for
very-
me, but yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty ugly.
Not everybody's taste, but I respect
Pretty
it.
ugly.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying to Jared whenever you guys were playing Magic. I was just looking at all of his cards and be like, oh, he looks nice.
Tight. But yeah, that game, it's just fun.
Hey,
Or really
Just
buggy.
not against Cole.
Yeah, the Lunch Lady was just stuck in place. Oh,
Yeah.
that fucking reminds me.
I think it was
Hold
just
up.
that one map, though,
I
right?
have a recording of it, so I can put a clip in. But
Oh, yeah.
Matt was fucking with the bugged out Lunch Lady. She threw something, and he juked it. But right once I turned the corner of that hallway, I got hit by what she threw.
I found it.
Oh, where was it?
It was in this one little area here.
Oh, what? No, fucking hell! I turned the corner.
What happened?
I turned the
she
corner
out?
and Matt got me killed. She
Oh.
threw it through the fucking door. I turned the corner and get hit by it.
I
I went down because of it.
Hey, yo, Joe, do you have the clip of where I was running and, like, you thought I was going to pass, but I turned left and said, hello?
Yeah, I've got that too.
Do you have
I'll
that?
put that in as
That's
well.
great. Yeah, put that in because
But-
that's pretty funny.
Hello, where's the exit?
pretty young man.
Oh,
No, it was funny because I opened the door like, I'm gonna set her free, I'm just gonna let her have fun, and she just stood there. She slammed the door shut and then threw the knife, the fucking pan, I guess. Looks like a butcher knife to me. It threw it through the fucking wall, and I was like, Dodge, bitch, what's up? And I just see Joe go down. I was like, what?
I was like, what the fuck?
He's way down at the end of the hall. I was like, how the fuck?
she's out there throwing cast iron pans at you. Fucking.
And then in
crazy
Devour, we had both John and Matt recently play the new map, and we both of you beat it first try with us.
Yeah, it's pretty
We're
cool.
just that good. Just that good.
It was stressful as
Yeah,
shit.
Good.
It
That
was
map,
stressful as shit.
the new map is like one of the most scariest.
I had to go
there's
full
two maps,
suicide.
and that's scary. Yeah.
I had to go full suicide a handful of times just so Joe could get the rat down.
Yeah, true.
I
You
think
gotta,
the
like,
new map-
sacrifice yourself.
I think the new map's actually easier to beat than the old map.
Do we want to
do think
explain,
it's a
like,
little
the
bit
mechanics
easier,
of this
but I
game?
still feel it's a little bit
Yeah.
more like
Um,
No, it's still nice. What makes
Tell
it
the
easier to
people
me?
about Devour, Joe.
Yeah.
That might not know before we
Yeah,
start
so
keep
the
talking about it.
mechanics.
Devour is a horror game where you can have a max of 4 people playing in co-op. To first map, it was collecting goats to sacrifice for defeating
You gotta burn 'em.
Azazel.
Yeah.
And it's still like Azazel is still a part of the second map, but instead of I would say farmhouse kind of place.
Yeah, the first one's a farmhouse.
The first one's a farmhouse, and that's where Anna is, and you have to sacrifice these goats to blah blah blah.
And as you sacrifice, the demon, the possessed lady, gets progressively more and more aggressive.
Yeah.
She gets faster,
Until
harder
you
to
get
calm
all
down.
10.
So she's
Scary.
really only aggroes onto you after you sacrifice the first goat, and then it just gets harder and harder as it progresses. If it's solo, it's easier to calm her down, but whenever you have teammates, it's difficult.
She goes to 0 to 100 in like 2 seconds.
Now the second map is similar, but you're in like a mental
Asylum.
ward, an asylum.
Yeah.
And one of the previous characters you could play as is actually possessed this time, and you have to electrocute rats.
Yep.
But that map is a lot scarier, and Molly, the character that is possessed in that one, is way more fucking
Way
terrifying.
scarier. Yeah.
'Cause
She's
she
like
just walks around
laughing
like,
and she's like running. Like
The entire
she's doing
time.
like some kind of spooky shit, dude. She tiptoes
Plus
in her
the-
Jordans. It's crazy.
Then
It's creepy.
in the first map, there's like these demons that spawn and they're like little ankle grabbers.
Yeah.
They're just crawling
they'll-
around.
they
And
crawl
their
on
job
the
is to
crawling,
slow you
like,
down
on the floor.
to use up your battery.
Second
Yeah,
map,
because you got to use
Meals on
UV to
Wheels.
either calm Anna or Molly down, or you just use it to kill the little demon
The
spawns.
demons.
Right.
Yeah.
But in the second map, it's a bunch of like weird creatures and wheelchairs.
Yeah.
And they're a little bit creepier.
Oh yeah, they
it's
look a lot
funny to
creepier.
watch them die whenever you use the UV on
Yeah,
them
'cause they're
because
just
they just
fucking-
They
ragdoll.
just flop out of the chair.
The chair falls apart and they go wow.
They are funny
call
to
them-
watch die, but they are creepier. In my
So
opinion.
the plan
They're
is we
creepy.
have to complete hard mode on both and then complete
On both.
nightmare on both of them.
We got all 4 of us for it too right now.
So
yeah,
and
we could do that after the podcast.
Well, no, we got
We
Brian
did.
joining after the podcast.
Oh, yeah, true.
true. Whenever it comes to it, nightmare mode, again, as we said, UV, you have to use that to calm down Anna or Molly and to kill the demons.
Yeah.
In nightmare mode, you don't have any UV.
Yeah.
No
You gotta
UV
dodge
at
all
all,
of it.
so you have to just run around. We tried it a few times because we beat it on hard mode on the farmhouse, I think.
Yeah.
Or was it the asylum?
It was the asylum.
did it on both.
We did finish it on both though. We did
Oh,
asylum
we did? Okay.
first.
And we tried Nightmare on both, I'm pretty sure, right?
We only tried nightmare on asylum.
Oh, okay.
I think the
That shit
second
was
one's-
hard.
I think the asylum map's easier though because instead of the little ankle biters, which are harder to see, you got the Meals on Wheels, as I like to call them,
Oh, yeah.
and they're easy to see, so it's easier to dodge them and not get like trapped by them. That's why I think
Yeah.
it's easier.
It is. I
is
would say
true.
it's
You
a
could
bit
see 'em a
easier
lot
because
more.
it is a bigger map as well.
Yeah.
You have more.
Yeah, it's more
room to
inside, and
travel.
you go downstairs, and there's like 3 stories up. It's like
And there's a few
basement.
spots where you can
corridors.
sit there and you know that Molly can only come from one area, so
Yeah.
you have an easy escape route, or you have
And
an
we
easy way to
found
calm her
like
down.
fucking what do we call it? Like a parkour, like a little.
We have a
speed-
massive shortcut
shortcut.
we found
Yeah, shortcut.
from the third floor.
There's
all the
already
way
a
down to the
built-in
bottom.
shortcut, but yeah, you can jump from the
Yeah.
3rd floor all the way to where you actually have to go and get the goats.
Yeah,
Or
our
not ghosts, the
ankles are
rats.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, our ankles are actually robotic. We can just jump and survive 3-story falls.
And then
Yeah,
I
we
found,
can just
I
break.
found the glitch where you can have your jump set to scroll wheel, and whenever you're going up on the last bit of the stairs, you can do it like a super jump.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny.
I had a
Ramp
few
up.
times. I had a few times where I would jump and my head would like clip through the ceiling.
Hit the ceiling. Yeah.
Tight.
Oh boy.
But yeah, Devour is a
Yeah.
very fun game. If you like horror games, I recommend it.
Highly recommend.
Yeah, if you like horror games and have friends,
Highly recommend.
You
it.
can't
Even
play
if
it
you don't have
solo, but
friends,
it's
you
more
can
fun
play
with
it
you can
solo.
play it solo, but I like playing with people.
I'd say
so.
it's more fun with friends.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot scarier solo though, because you're like you have no one to
Yeah,
talk to.
'cause you're
just like,
alone.
oh fuck.
And if like it's your first time playing, you're gonna be like, "What am I doing?"
I would never play it solo. I get scared too easily.
There's
Yeah, I'm not a
achievements to
big
doing
fan
it
of those games
solo.
playing solo.
I need to see some of John's reactions to getting scared the first time. I
Dude,
haven't
oh,
seen
yeah,
them.
I was
They're probably pretty funny.
See what kind of shit I got.
If you got one, Joe, put it in right now.
I'll put the best one I can find in.
Oh shit! I think we got one of us is dead. Let's go.
Shit. Shit.
Oh shit!
Scared the fuck out of me.
Alright,
There we
cool.
go. That's a good one. But like, do the whole clip of like me just focus
Like,
on my face. Don't
progressively
even
getting
have any of the gameplay. Just like
Yeah.
focus on my face. Ah!
Yeah. We got a few things already for you to edit in, Joe. Some lunch
Yeah.
lady and some devour in right now.
Yeah, I've got you. I got you. I got you.
Hell yeah, that's tight. Man. Whew. But yeah, Devour, great game.
It's
Pretty fun,
a very
pretty fun.
fucking good game.
Highly recommend for any horror enthusiast.
Mm-hmm.
Or just people who want to shit their pants, you know.
Yeah. If they have a shit pants fetish.
Shitty pants fetish.
Somebody
Shitty
shit my
pants.
pants. I don't know who did it, but I've got
Who
shit
shit
in
my pants?
Somebody
Who did
shit
it?
my pants.
They're
and I
shitting
don't
my
know who
pants,
did
and I know I
Shit
didn't
my
do
pants.
it.
Reference.
We referenced episode 3. I think. I don't remember. Yeah, 3.
Oh, my fucking.
Because 4 is
Yeah.
the dick sucking.
My
Yeah.
fucking dad
Four is the
texted
dick
me
sucking.
today.
And we're on 5th right now. We're on
Yeah.
5th.
Yeah.
My dad texted me today and said, "Hey, what was the name of the podcast again?" So I told him, and he was like, he was listening to the voicemail one. He was like, "You know, you got to do that remix. You got to do like a trap remix for the voicemail."
Hell yeah, we do. We really do.
I told him, "Hey, you should go buy merch." He says, "Do the remix, and I'll buy a shirt."
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, we got a plan then.
Yeah,
We got something we got to work on now.
Our first official song to release.
Yeah, the racist voicemail remix, and then we got to get that Yoshi track.
Yeah,
Yoshi
Yoshi throwing it back for a pancake.
is the remix or the trap remix had the Maters, Taters, and Hell part in it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
Maters, Taters, and
And
Hell.
hey,
Maters, taters.
Taters.
if that song ever blows up and that dude listens to it, he's gonna be like, whoa.
I looked up Maters, Taters, and Hell, and there's like Taters, Maters in Hell.
Yeah.
There's not
But there's
Maters, Taters, in Hell.
Taters, and hell.
Maters, taters, and hell sound so much better.
It does.
Maters, taters
It
is better
does.
than taters and maters.
Yeah.
for
This guy was
sure,
a
for sure.
this guy was a lyrical genius.
He's spitting. He's just dropping straight heat on everybody.
It is. It's crazy.
Taking a dookie on the rap game.
Making poopsies.
Making the bigger poopsies on them.
I'm not making
Yeah.
whoopsies, I'm making poopsies.
You know, John,
Yeah.
I think we should bring up another game that is real near and dear to our hearts.
Honey
You
pop.
know what I'm talking about?
Nope. Not yet.
It's a game that punches balls quite often.
Oh, this is a real. it's near and dear to something in me. I don't know if it's
Near
my
and dear
heart.
to my balls, and they're
It's
just
very
punching
near and
like
dear
a
to my
fucking
balls.
punching bag. You know, the quick bag.
Yeah.
Fucking-
It's got quick access. As soon as I log in, it's like,
Yeah, it's like, oh, preemptive balls flick. Now, when you log in, it's a flick, but when you play, it's just straight punching, dude.
it just started speed bagging those boys.
Yeah, speed bagging both my nuts at the same time. It hurts.
A lot. They're going.
But I'm excited for the wipe if it does come, John.
The game we're
And
talking about, by the way, is Escape from Tarkov, everybody.
Mhm. Escape from Tarkov. And if you don't know what it is, it's basically a ball punching simulator. but
Don't
it's,
worry about what it is. Do not
the
attempt
meanest
it.
game
You'll
ever.
hate your
No,
life
attempt
after
it. It's
you
a
play.
great
Similar to
game, but
Mario
you
Party.
hate yourself playing it.
I will play Tarkov and then play Dark Souls to relieve stress after playing Tarkov.
Tarkov's honestly one of the hardest games, but then you got guys that play the game, they're like just fucking killing everybody, and it's hard to. I don't even understand how they do that.
Bunch
but
of mega
Tarkov
Chad losers.
is like it's like would you call it open world, but not? It's like you have the maps, but you can go anywhere in the maps.
Well, you could call it like a raid-based scavenging game.
Yeah, like if you ever heard of Hunt Showdown
with a lot of PvP elements.
Yeah, but you go in. You can go in as a PMC or a scav, and scavs are just there. What are they? It's like 0 risk, but you can have high reward. PMC, on the other hand, is high risk, high reward. And you want to go in, and if you're a PMC, you go in and do quests. You can get money, you can get loot, and you'll bring it back, and you just use that loot for other raids. And it's just fun to just go in and just try and make as much money as you can. At least that's how I play the fucking game. Like, what do you do, John? You make money in the game? That's basically
I just
want
to find like really cool weapons and then never use them.
Yeah, that's one thing I do. I find really cool things and I never use them, or I just sell them late and wipe. Like now, I'd probably just sell all my shit anyway because I'm never gonna use it because I'm too much of a pussy.
That's another important thing we're talking about. It's raid based. It's like kind of like how Rust. You're able to go in, you find gear. And
yeah.
If you die, but it's raid based. So instead of being just a big open world, you go into a map with however many other players. You go in, try and find all the loot you can. There's hot spots for activity because there's however many other players that want to get loot too, and they'll kill you. And they're not very. It's everything is very mean in that sense because you get injuries. The type of damage you take is based on the ammunition and the armor that you're wearing, where they hit you. You'll have broken legs and arms and bleeding in different areas and is mean in that sense. There's multiple different maps that are a lot of fun too.
Hyper realistic.
Yeah.
Like
it
gun
tries to stay
wise
as realistic as possible.
like that. Yeah. Except for whenever there's like late into a wipe and they're doing pre-wipe stuff. And wipes, by the way, is whenever they just wipe the whole, like, call it a season pretty much, because you go from like the first wipe day, you have nothing pretty much. You have what comes with the starter pack of the game or whatever version you buy, and then late, like 9 months into it now, I think we're in, right? No.
Which is the longest they've gone without a wipe, isn't it?
Is it 9 months? It might be 9 months. I don't know. 7. Probably 7 months, I think.
Yeah, it's close to 7.
Because it was in December. Yeah. So we're 7 months in. Everybody's chads. Everybody's like killing everybody, and everybody has like as much shit as they can. But during this time, they do all kinds of wipe events. So like one of them is they're putting all the bosses on one certain map, and the bosses are usually just on a map by themselves. But now they're all on one. So everybody's going in there trying to kill them. So that map's highly played right now and highly dangerous because everybody's going to get fucked. Unless you're a Chad, which a lot of people are Chads right now. So, but
yeah,
like some people spawn in right away. Boom, there's a fucking Killa, which is one of the bosses, and he's like one of the hardest bosses. But I'm just ready for the wipe.
I'm ready for the wipe too. Because it's fun. Because everybody goes right back to 0. Everybody starts back at square one. Doesn't matter what version of the game you have. Doesn't matter how high a level. Nothing you had in the previous wipe carries over to the next.
Yeah.
So that's when the game is at its funnest, when everybody's at a fairly equal playing field.
Yeah, because I mean, if you go from playing the game for 1 week and then you stop for like 2 weeks, you're behind, and you're probably not going to have fun for the rest of the wipe if you don't play it consistently. Like we don't. We like play consistently for like a week or 2.
No, we played like a month.
Well, yeah,
we honestly played like a month and really consistently.
Yeah, but like if you just go at most a week without playing, you're probably fucked for the rest of the wipe. Or maybe two. Because sometimes you do need breaks from that game because it takes a toll on your fucking health. It's fucking hard.
There'll be nights where I try and go to bed and I'm just sitting up and I'm like, I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I've got too much anger and adrenaline running through my body right now. I can't sleep. I need to play Dark Souls and like calm down.
I've been killed in 10 raids in a row and I've done nothing. I've lost 2 million rubles. Yeah. What the fuck's going on?
I need to go play Warzone and like turn my brain off and just have fun for a little while.
Yeah. I need to play a easy game like Dark Souls and other hard games that are actually easy.
We'll get to the top 5 in a Warzone match and just be like, oh well, I guess we didn't win. We will die 2 wipes in a row or two raids in a row in Tarkov and be like, I don't want to play this game anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break my monitor. I swear.
I'm going to break my monitor. I swear it. I swear. I need a hammer. I have a bowl of ramen. That's my hammer. I'm gonna break my monitor.
I'm gonna break my monitor. I swear.
But you might think we hate the game, but we love it.
It is.
We're just talking shit about it, but
It's really fun.
it deserves the shit talking. It's a great game, but it's very
I
hard.
genuinely hate the game.
Yeah, he played it like one time and was like, I'm not playing anymore.
I've
never played. I've watched
That's
you guys
understandable.
play.
I mean, you don't. I'm not gonna blame you for not liking it because it's a hard game to get into.
Calling me a pussy.
Yes.
Maybe a
Honestly,
little
it's
bit.
a
Me and
game
Josh are
that
the
I
kind
might
of guys
try.
that'll go into like Rainbow Six Vegas and turn all like in terrorist hunt mode, turn all of the terrorist difficulties to the max, and make the highest density possible. Just make it impossible. We like
Yeah.
playing games that punch our balls.
Oh yeah, that's always fun to
You
get
like
ball
a
fight.
challenge.
Recruitment.
Joe on siege. But yeah, I just wanted to bring up Tarkov because they're talking about a wipe soon. Maybe. Well, they're not talking about a wipe. Everyone's speculating. Even Pestly, which is one of the like biggest dudes.
He's
Go to
Papa.
sleep, Joe.
He's
Papa
big Papa.
Pestly talking about a wipe. I can't wait for that, and hopefully they do it
That'll be
because
nice.
the
I'm looking
economy's
forward
fucked
to it.
anyway in the game because there's like money.
Hey, it's just
shit,
like
but-
real life.
Yeah, the economy in Tarkov's fucked, so the economy in real life.
I'm sad about Bitcoin.
Yeah, dude, that, I'm sad about it too. It's just fucking.
I
crazy.
never had
going up
Bitcoin,
and
so I
down.
am fine with it.
Yeah.
It was high. It was
Tanking
really
right
high a few months ago.
Yeah, now it's
Yeah,
just
like,
going from
really high.
30K
And now
to
it's-
35K back and
Yeah,
forth.
it just straight
It
down.
was sold when
What
it was
that,
like 60.
500% down.
I might scoop some if it's really if it's really that low. 'cause
It
it'll
is
go
that
back
low.
up.
You should definitely scoop some.
Yeah,
But
if it
has
ever
gotten
goes
low.
back up to where it was.
It should.
It
If
eventually
it
will.
whenever it goes
Yeah.
back up, I'll just sell out. I'll just be like, all right, cool, netted $500, netted $1,000, whatever it is I put in.
Do not take anything we say as advice for how to
Yeah,
invest.
we are not
Yeah.
stockbrokers. We're not educated or
I'm just
anything
a
of that.
fat
care about
fuck who
me.
has Bitcoin.
Not you.
Me and me alone. Do not follow.
My money,
You
my
are not
problem.
my responsibility. Your choices are not.
Listen
reflective
here,
of my
kiddos.
choices.
Dude, I bought Dogecoin before it blew up, and then I sold it before it blew up too. So I'm kind of.
Oh, you dumbass!
But-
You gotta hold the
I was
line.
like-
Yeah.
Hold the
I was like, oh my
line.
god. I was so mad because I bought it when it was like 2 cents, and then it went
Oh,
up to
yeah.
like what 60 cents or some shit
It's,
like that.
it's almost back down to 2 cents now. I don't know what it's at. I think it's like 30
I don't know, but I was
There was a
mad.
trend and then it went.
Yeah, I could have
Went up
made
and
some
take.
money, dude.
Dude, yeah.
I did
Yeah,
the
it's-
same
it's
with
back at
some
24
theater like
cent.
Cinemark or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
I was so mad. I fucked up
Dogecoin's-
twice.
Dumbass.
Dogecoin's back down to 24 cents now though. You want to cash back in on that, Josh?
I might get.
It
some.
won't go back up.
It'll go
Yeah.
back up.
You don't know. it
Elon
might.
Musk
Just
is
get
done
Elon
with it.
Musk on there.
Yeah.
Tell Elon, like, let's all tweet at him. He'll listen to us because we're a wildly
We're
popular
famous. We're
podcast.
freaking famous.
Hey,
yeah.
we'll bring him
Wildly
on the podcast.
We'll-
talk
we'll
about
He'll be our
give
guest
him
next
Taters,
week.
taters, and
He'll be
hell
our guest
shit.
next week.
He'll be one of our her second guest because John's our first, and he's just he.
I
well,
mean,
maybe
like,
we'll bring
can he
Elon
really
Musk.
compare?
He'll be a main member now. Elon Musk.
oh, that's all.
Elon Musk is a main guy
Wow.
now. He'll have the
Imagine.
best camera quality out of all of us.
We just come out of nowhere. We get 5 episodes in, and Elon Musk becomes a member of the podcast.
God.
What the fuck? How did
Elon
this happen?
Musk.
Howard Stern has been making audio forever, and he finally has Beetlejuice to where he's basically a regular member of the show.
Yeah.
Hey yo, Elon Musk, if you're watching this, we need you on for the next episode. Of
Yeah, we
Don't
won't
need
make
you.
fun
We're
of your
famous,
child's
but we
name.
like you.
What's his child's name again?
XA12 or something like that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna call it child.
The child,
The child.
the boy.
I think he's like getting a cat or something and naming it Floki, not Loki, but Floki.
Little Musk.
Little Musk.
Little Musk.
Feline Musk. That'd actually be
Feline.
pretty good. I'd be pretty impressed if he called it Feline Musk.
Feline Musk. Oh man.
Oh, I'm burping like crazy.
Hey, take it easy.
Joe, was
Man.
that, Joe, was that your first ticket you ever got?
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever been pulled
First
over for
ticket.
not playing Pokemon Go.
Oh, wow.
You been pulled over playing Pokemon Go?
I've been pulled over twice just because I was at a park that was closed playing Pokemon Go.
Oh my
Hi, did
god.
they give you a ticket?
No, they just told me, yeah, the park's closed.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
I don't know what
like,
kind of
yeah,
Pokemon
So
you
I've
catch.
never had a
Make
ticket
yourself
or
scarce,
anything before,
kid.
and this guy was like, "You don't have your seatbelt on. I know there are people speeding around you, but fuck them.
I'm worried about your seatbelt.
And
Which
it's
that's
funny.
fair.
I'm gonna go off. Okay, I'm pissed. He didn't have his fucking seatbelt on either because he
Hey, cops
got
can break the
out.
law.
He got his ass out of the car before I was even parked.
Tight.
Oh man.
He is the
Dude,
law,
fucking
bro.
super
You respect
pooper.
that.
Cops are the law. They don't
man,
have
there
to
was
follow
a-
them.
I am
You know,
the law.
you know the roundabout in the R town to the north of
Oh, I
us.
just
I'll censor you, Matt.
yeah, since
Maybe.
that. I know about it though.
Is there
I
two
know
of
what
them like
you're talking
right
about.
after each other?
There's
I know
actually
exactly
technically
what you're
three.
talking
There's a
about.
third one that's further down, but
one
yeah,
takes
you know, I know
one
what
takes
you're
you to
talking
the Walmart.
There's a
one
third
takes you
one
to the
further
I
Walmart.
know exactly what you're talking about.
about. Okay.
Yeah.
My
don't
younger
really know.
brother was going up from where the McDonald's is on the right. He was going up to that roundabout, and he was going to be going around and going straight through, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a cop sitting over in that little laser wash.
Mm.
Or no, he was going into Walmart. He was going into Walmart. And the cop flicked on his lights, went and pulled him over, and he's like, "Do you have any idea how fast you were going?" He said, "I don't know. I was just going through the roundabout. Couldn't have been going very fast." And he said, "You were going about 30 miles an hour." And bullshit. If you're going 30 miles an hour through that roundabout,
You're not turning.
like,
That roundabout.
Jeez.
yeah.
Oh, God,
That
is
cop
bullshit.
was an idiot. And he gave him a ticket. He
Dude.
gave him a ticket for speeding, and he also said failure to yield the right of way, which there was nobody
No,
there.
I agree. I've got something to say about fucking cops in that town, that R town.
Fucking
yeah.
cops.
That's where I've got.
Our
the
town
most,
sucks. Period. We don't like
It does
going there.
suck.
I've got a lot of family there.
The
but
cops
it sucks.
in that town, I've never met more fucking worse cops. I'm not fucking, my grammar's terrible, but I've never met worse cops in terms of just straight assholes. I've got most of my tickets from that town too, from speeding and shit. I mean, it was fair, but they
were
racked
in
the
the right
fucking
there,
charges
but-
up. They racked the charges up, and even though I was speeding, they still added more than what I was speeding. And I was like, "That's wrong, officer. I was actually going 100 miles more."
I wasn't
They're
going
assholes,
120. I
dude.
was going 110.
You
Fucking
dumbass! You're
Yeah.
cheating me! You're
Fucking
trying to cheat
assholes,
me!
dude. They're straight ass. Okay, but they're straight assholes in that fucking town, dude.
They
They'll
are,
get you
no.
on anything, and they will rack them fucking charges up, even though you not even doing half of
I
the
mean,
charges.
you think where we live, where me and Josh live, is redneck. That town
That-
is redneck.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is
Yeah.
redneck.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's all just all the people that live around there live like in the middle of nowhere. just about,
Exactly.
out in the country areas back behind.
I
it.
know, because I'm that's half my family.
I don't think it's as bad as where Matt had his business that one time.
Oh yeah, no,
That one's terrible.
That's not so much redneck though, as in it's
Well, it's
just
drugs and rednecks.
fucking drug infested.
Wait,
terrible.
is this HP?
No, this
No.
is TU town. T-town,
TV.
where TR and Christian used to live.
Yeah, I don't think that he's been there.
TB.
He may not. It's down the exit. It's
Do you know where I
I'll tell
work,
you.
John?
I don't know where you work.
Just message each other on Discord real quick.
Yeah,
So
I'll
no,
message
I
you
can
on
say
That's
Discord.
right.
I can say 109. You know where 109 runs through? Highway 109.
Oh, T-ville. Okay, you're talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
T-ville.
T-ville,
Okay, you're talking
yeah.
about T-ville. Yeah, I know where
Yeah,
T-ville
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Toronto.
That
Dude,
town.
T-ville's awful. I went to
It's
the Walmart
awful.
in T-ville like
Oh,
one time
God.
because I have
That's
family up
the
there
place.
too.
That's
That's
a,
I went to the
this is
Walmart
a name.
T-ville.
This is a name I don't have to censor. Toronto, because I want to get Toronto
yeah.
on the podcast so I can talk about the zoo because it's
That would be
fucking
fun.
funny.
But I
Toronto.
went to
Is
I
that
went to
one of
the
your friends?
Walmart.
Coworker.
Tight.
I went
All right,
to the
you go.
Walmart in T-ville, and I mean, as I park, there's a car like across the parking area from me, like across that lane, and it's a dude in there with his, I guess, girlfriend, and they are just yelling at each other. She's like crying, and he's like yelling, and he's like hitting his wheel. He's like screaming at her,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay. And I go inside. He wasn't like hitting her. It wasn't like I needed to step in and like save her life.
Yeah.
But they were having their issues, and it's not my business.
Dude, that's just
And-
the normal for that area.
Dude, that was
That
just when I
area, you
walked
see
in.
that all the time.
Yeah.
That was just when I walked in, like whenever I parked, and then I walked in, and I swear, like there's 4 lines that are open, and 3 of them, I'm fairly certain were products of incest, and you could tell, and it was like, this isn't good.
Yeah.
Are you
And then
my
the
sister,
couple that was-
or did you come out of my sister?
And then the couple that was yelling at each other came inside, and the dude was buying he was buying Newports. And
Nice.
The usual.
like that, and then he bought them and left, and I just was like, I just kind of wanted to get like some apple juice.
Just wanted to pop a happy
it's all-
juice.
Can you get cigarettes at Walmart?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a one aisle, just one aisle.
Yeah,
that
one
has
aisle's
cigarettes and
dedicated
stuff.
to getting cigarettes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought
They
it was
got
like
Bars
everything
and-
there.
Or cigarettes.
Yeah, that's
I don't
Walmart, they
smoke,
got
so I don't
everything.
know anything. So that's fine.
Yeah.
In my
If you want a
22
variety
years, I
pack
did
of
not know
flavored
that.
Condoms, Walmart's got you.
I didn't even know they had that. What the fuck?
They got condoms, yeah.
Man,
Well, I
but
knew they had
speaking
that, but
of,
not the variety pack.
Yeah, speaking of that area though, it's every day, anytime. You can just go down there for 10 minutes and you'll see that shit all the
It's
time.
crazy. Oh,
Oh,
Hey, bro.
overheat.
John is
drip.
frozen.
No.
That's terrific.
But
My
dude,
phone overheated.
oh, there's the drip.
See,
Alright,
this
let me
is
click so I'm not bright. But,
this is why I wanted everyone to record separately. Which, by the way, everyone is recording video and audio separately, so this should be a very high quality episode now.
a lot higher quality. Dude.
God damn it, audio editing. It's gonna be a lot easier to edit now, also, but it should
Yeah.
look amazing for video.
I need to
but
get that freaking. I need to get an
Dude,
actual.
I've got
Video
countless
cam.
stories from running the business in that area, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's just,
I want to hear from you.
there
Honestly,
was homeless people, man.
should tell
Dude,
some.
Oh god. Okay, so you already know that some of the stories from what TR's told you. There was a person
I
that
know
fucking
nothing.
just.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, no one like the podcast doesn't know about the TR and the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm
I
talking
don't
about.
know anything.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna share.
Yeah, do that
Alright,
one.
so anyways, TR's working the register. This dude just comes in. He's not even old or anything. Like, what do you say? He was like middle aged, maybe. He looked
Something like
completely
that.
fine. Yeah, and he was acting fine and all that. I don't remember exactly how TR was acting, but he was acting fine. And the dude, like, as he was checking out, just stood there and pissed his fucking pants right at the register. Just peed all over the floor and was acting like everything was normal. Didn't say one word about it or anything. Walked out of the store and there's this puddle of piss. And TR's like, what the
What a
fuck?
fucking
I'd
animal.
be like,
to
sir,
do
are
that.
you pissing on my floor right now?
Are you peeing yourself? Yeah.
Did you just
Excuse me.
So that
Bathrooms
happened.
are reserved for paying customers. Are you gonna buy anything?
Yeah, but that's the normal, dude. Like, you just don't question.
Yeah, you
it.
see
That's
that
one
all the
area.
time.
Yeah, so shit like that happens all the time. We had like fucking meth heads
I
walking.
mean, if you
in
check
left
my
and right.
browser history, you see that all the time.
I swear that town's full of the most
Jesus
like
Christ.
it's like the lowest IQ town
Yeah.
I know of.
It is. It's terrible, and our town is right behind it.
yeah. But dude,
I-
okay.
HP's
It's a little
HP's
better.
pretty bad too in certain areas.
In certain areas, yeah. There's
Yeah.
some
In
nicer
certain-
areas, but the certain
Yeah.
areas are bad.
Well, like where the university is like super nice, but it's
Yeah.
bad enough in the area around it that they
Yeah.
built walls.
Yeah.
like
straight,
8 feet
it's a
tall
straight up
to
concentration
prevent
camp
any-
walls around the whole
It's like
area.
no, the rest of the town's got to stay out.
Don't
We
they have
care
walls
about-
around the campus?
Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
campus
like
is
walls
walled in.
gated, it like really tall gates and everything, man.
It's like
That's
if
rough.
if you don't have a high IQ, get out of here.
But yeah, back in that T-ville area, man. Okay, running that business. Okay, you got the dude that pissed his pants. I was trying to think, is there a worse story than that? I can't remember if there is or not.
I don't know. I wouldn't. I had a story from the Walmart there, but it's like a typical Walmart thing. I walked in there and I was just walking around, just vibing, buying things. And I get behind this one chick while I'm walking down, like one of the main ways to get like
just
towards the
remember
register and
story.
stuff. And this chick, I looked down because she's just blocking my whole way, so I just looked down and her ass is full of shit. And it's kind of pulled down a little bit, and there's like shit
The what?
peering up the cheeks. There's shit stains. It's just a shitty butt, dude.
It's a shitty butt.
It's a shitty butt.
Shitty butt.
And I was
Sick.
like,
Shitty pants.
my mom was with me. I was like, "Do you see this ass? There's so much
Yo, Mom,
shit
check
on
this
it right
ass
now."
out.
I was like, "Hey, Mom, I'm not really
Mom,
looking at her
look at
ass
the
that
butt."
way, but look at that ass."
Check this shit out.
I was
Look
like,
at that
"Why are you walking
pussy."
around in a store full of shit in your pants, dude? Do you not know there's shit in your pants?"
Maybe she
Hey,
was
it's
buying
T-Bone,
more
though.
pants. Let's have a little bit of. Let's have. a
No,
little
she
bit
was
of
buying some fucking chicken nuggets, not pants like she
Gotta
needed
get
to.
chicken nuggets. Put more.
She's like,
shit
I need
stains
to
in
shit my pants some more. But no, she had
There's not
shit
enough shit in
all
my
over her
pants.
pants. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I was kind of disgusted. But, you know, you live and you see things in
You live and you
T-ville.
see shit pants, man. T-ville.
Yeah.
It's a place. No, there was a dude worse than that. So a while back, I guess it was New York or whatever. Do you remember sending like a busload of homeless people down here?
No. But
that was
was
the
it
thing.
recent?
It was like it's more than a year ago now, but
Oh,
because
okay.
you remember how bad. I don't know how well you guys knew T-ville or not, but there was already a good amount of homeless people there before, and those
Yeah.
people were fine. They were from the area. They're like, some of them I actually were really cool. I had them like take trash out for me and stuff. I'd pay them a few dollars, but after they sent the busload down, they were every fucking where in that area, and it just T-ville went from already pretty fucking bad to even worse.
Yeah.
And there was one dude though, he started hanging out at the store all the time, sleeping out there and everything, and like cops, like he already been arrested. This I only figured this out after the fact, but he already been arrested and put in jail for like 10 years. Like he got out of jail not long ago, but he was in jail for 10 years for I think raping his sister or something like that.
Oh God.
It was bad. Yeah, but we didn't know this, but he was an artist. Self-proclaimed artist.
Oh wow.
And he was
Really
yelling
talented.
at people. Yeah, he was talented. He was yelling at people like, "Let me draw you
check
and
it
give
out.
me money." He's like, "I'm not gonna draw you unless you give me money."
So you're gonna have to give me money first before I
Yeah.
draw you at all.
It was.
And then he draws a
bad,
stick
man.
figure.
It wasn't even that good. It was basically stick figures, but
Yeah.
he was drawing out there. He just drawing random shit, and nobody ever paid him to draw because he was yelling at him. He's like, at first he was nice and friendly, but let me draw you. Give me a few bucks. I'll let you draw you. And nobody was taking up. So he turned to yelling at people on the corner when they were
Yeah.
the DMV was right there. So people were just coming in to get their license or whatever. The dude's like, "I'll draw you if you give me $5. Do it now!" Yelling at people.
Do it now. Give me money.
Give me money. So that dude was out there all the fucking time. But I ended up just being nice to him because I was like, this dude's got problems. I'll just be nice to him. He ended up talking to me one day when we were closing down. And he was like, "Man, I've just been in this mood recently. People around here have been real assholes to me." And I didn't say nothing. I was like, "Well, maybe it's because you yell at them to give you money for drawing them." But that's besides the point. Like, people just real dicks around here. And he's like, "Yeah, he's better than where I was, but they're still mean as fuck. They just don't understand how hard it is for me out here." And I was like, "Yep, I get you, man. It's rough times out there. I feel for you." And he's like, "Yeah, man. Just has
That
me
sucks.
feeling like." Yeah, he's like, has me feeling like, man, I think one of these nights, I'm just gonna break into these stores around here and start, hey, he's back. He's like, I'm just gonna start breaking in these stores around here and stealing for no reason because people are just mean. They're the ones pushing me to break and steal and become a criminal.
Yeah, justify the actions that I'm going to do that I am telling you right now.
I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair. I don't think anybody is
Wait
making
Wait
you
a
do these
minute. Get
things.
the fuck out of my store.
And yeah, and like he's in the store. He's in the store that he sleeps outside of, and he's talking about stealing from the stores to the person that owns it. And I'm just sitting there like,
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief.
Are you just gonna steal from this store?
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. Do you know who you're talking to about this right now?
It's like, you understand I own this business?
Yeah. So
saying
after he
it's
told me
the
that,
owner?
and he was rambling on, sounding crazy too. Cause like he sounded like a maniac. He already did,
Tight.
but sounded
That's
even
fun.
more maniac than normal. And I was just like, this dude's fucking crazy. And he was scaring the other person that was in the store with me at the time. And I was just like, she's like, you gotta call the cops on him. He's actually probably gonna break into the store tonight. And I was like, yeah, I know, I'm going to.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear a crazy story after you're done? I've got a really crazy one.
Yeah. So after this dude just has this full-on conversation with a business owner about how he's gonna rob all the businesses around the place in the next few days because he's tired of other people being mean to him because he's yelling at him. I just called the cops up quick and I was like, don't mean to bother you or take too much time out of your day or anything, but you guys already know of this guy because the cops always come up there and fucking take this guy off. Like, you need to stop coming here, dude. He was actually banned from the fucking area, but the cops are so lack around there, he keeps coming back.
He probably had a seatbelt on. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He has a seatbelt. He ripped a seatbelt out of a car and just carries it around on him.
Yeah.
But
Got it strapped on him.
yeah.
He stays strapped.
Yeah, he stays
Yeah,
strapped.
but I'm on the phone with the police and I'm just like, yeah, I don't mean to take like it bother you guys or anything, but like this dude, and then I gave him the name. I was like, y'all know of him. They're like, oh yeah, we know that dude. They're like, what do you do this time? I was like, he didn't really do much this time other than his normal, yelling at people. That's already reason to get him. But beside that.
Yeah.
I was like, he was having a conversation in here with me, and he's like, it sounded very maniac.
Maniac.
Manic. That's the word I'm looking for.
Maniacal. Be maniacal.
He's very, I was like, he's sounding very manic, and I just don't feel comfortable with him like in this area right now. I was like, this is the business owner. He had shared a conversation with me that he's planning to rob all these stores because he's just tired of people not giving him money. And they laughed when I said that. They were like, "That's funny," because he yells at them. I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah, no reason he's not getting money." But so the police are like, "Yeah, we'll come up there, pick him up, have a talk to him." And I was like, "Okay, just like
Give
see
him a
if you can't keep
stern
him away
warning
from."
for the
Yeah,
15th time.
I was like, yeah, just see if you can't keep him away from the area for a good little bit because he plans on robbing these stores. Like, you had this conversation, they're like, yeah, we'll do what we can. I was like, okay.
Can I remind you that I'm the owner of the store that he was talking to?
Yeah, they were like, yeah, we're like, okay. It's like, it's T-Ville. They don't expect. They're like, this is a normal this is a fucking Monday. So they come up about 30 minutes later, and he's just screaming, "Hey guys, welcome back!" He's like, "What's up?" I think he called one of them a name because he's that like they know
He's
each other
tight.
that well.
He's tight with the officers.
He's tight with the officers. It's crazy. And they're like,
we
"Yeah,
go back."
man. So we're here because we heard you're getting real maniac."
You're getting there.
Manic.
You're making
I'm
progress.
making progress. I can say this word easily. Like, I don't know. I'm tired, so. But they're like, "Yeah, we heard you're real manic. We heard you're real manic here, and we're just worried about you. We think you're not really comfortable in this area. We're gonna take you to jail for a few days." And he's like, "What? What the fuck? I didn't do nothing." They're like, "Well, you already started yelling, so now you did something. You're yelling at police officers." Is like, "What?" My God, man, this guy was funny.
I've got a brilliant shirt idea now.
He's like, "No." He's like, "Here, I'll draw a picture of you. I'll draw a picture of you.
I'll draw
Just
a
leave me
picture of you,
alone."
cop. Please,
And
I'll
we're-
bribe you with my pictures.
Me and the girl in the store just looking out the window. We can hear him because he's yelling. We're just laughing like, this guy.
I'll draw you. Just give me $5, please.
I'll draw you if you don't take me to
draws
jail.
the fucking pig from Toy Story.
They're like, "All right, buddy, get in the car. You know where you're going." He's like, "Well, what's going on?" He's like, "We're just gonna keep you in jail for a few days because you seem manic. We're just gonna look out for you."
Yeah.
This guy was funny, man.
Love you, buddy.
What was your shirt idea, Joe?
So it's just gonna be Josh, what happened there?
What happened?
Your
Oh,
webcam.
He's warped.
What happened? Okay.
My shirt idea is just gonna be like a wall of text, but it's just gonna be maniac man.
Maniac
Marianne. It's just gonna be big. Manic.
Marianne.
Oh man.
Okay, so you guys want to hear my story?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this is back when I lived with my parents.
Yeah.
And it's me, my younger brother, about 2 years younger than me, my dad, and my mom. And we live in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere. We've got a pond in our backyard. It's decent little property that my dad has, and it's nighttime, and there's a knock at our back door. And it's like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night.
Y'all got the sandwiches?
Just pitch black. And me and my younger brother go to the back door, and there's this dude there who is probably comes up to like just under my chin. This wasn't that long ago. I mean, it was like 2 years ago maybe.
Yeah.
Comes just
Could you
under my
say how
chin.
tall you are? Because you're pretty tall.
I'm like 6'2", 6'3". So he's probably in the realm of like 5'6", 5'7", maybe a
Yeah.
little bit, right around there. Like decently built, but like a shorter guy. He doesn't have any shirt on, doesn't have any shoes or socks on. He has shorts, and he is soaking wet, and he's covered in like debris from, I'm assuming, the woods.
Yeah.
Like he's got leaves. He's got like leaf bits on his feet and on his shoulder. He's got like a couple scratches on his arm and on his chest from like running through tree branches. And really strange.
Yeah, that's true.
That doesn't typically happen. And the guy, he's like, "Okay, I really don't mean to bother you guys, but like, could I get a glass of water? I need a glass of water." And I say, "Okay, Chief, I'll go grab you a glass of water." I leave Matthew at the door, and I get the water, and I come back, and the dude is now inside. Matthew didn't stop him from coming in.
Wow.
I assume we're fine with this
Which
name,
I mean,
right?
Yeah.
or yeah, we're fine with his name.
Okay.
Nice, Matt.
I'll force him to sign an NDA.
NDA.
He's fine. He'll sign the NDA. He's fine. But so
Headlocking.
this dude
He'll
comes
sign
in.
it willfully by
He's
force.
in the house now,
Yes.
and now Dad has got to move. He didn't want to. He let us handle everything, but now he's got to move. And he gets up, and he comes over, and my mom is there too, and we're all just kind of like, "Hey, man, what are you doing? Like, what's going on?"
While you're in
And
the
he
house.
starts telling this story about how he's running from his niece's boyfriend. They were all in the car together. He jumped out of the car. They were trying to get him, or the niece's boyfriend was trying to get him because he thought that he did something to the niece, and he was getting hunted down by this guy.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, well, we're gonna call the police, and they're gonna come. They're gonna make sure you're safe, and they're gonna take you, and you're gonna be okay. And the dude's like walking around, and he's like looking through the windows. He's like real paranoid, worried that they're gonna. Oh shit. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my camera. I accidentally hit the enter button, and I guess that cut my camera off. Anyway, on the num lock, on the number pad.
Yeah.
Nope.
No,
We still can't see you.
It's probably because you
but
recently
you can
clicked
see
the camera
yourself.
button.
No, you guys still can't see me.
No, I can see you. I can see
No,
you.
we can see.
Oh, I can't
okay.
see.
Oh, that's because
No.
that's because you suck. Okay.
No, I don't suck dick.
But so the police come, and they get the guy, and they take him away. We don't hear anything else. We're worried for the guy because like obviously he's not well. He seems like he's under the influence of something. He's really freaking crazy.
Yeah.
And he gets taken away. Couple days later, I'm not home. I'm at work. My dad's at work. My mom and my younger brother come home, and they're inside. And then my mom looks outside where her car's parked, and there's like a bush that kind of blocks where it is, but you can kind of see under the bush a little bit to the bottom of the tires, the bottom of the running boards of the car.
Yeah.
And she sees bare feet climbing into the car.
Oh.
And she goes outside and she's like, "Hey, what are you doing? That's my car. You can't be here. Why are you here?" And he's like, "Okay, they're after me again." And the game has changed. Okay, so remember last time he was getting chased by his niece's boyfriend. This time, he is being chased by a cult of crossbow-wielding Satanists. There's 4 of them. And they're hunting him. They're going to sacrifice him. Yeah, this dude is the main character in a story none of us are aware of. Oh, and he's getting hunted down. It's not dark out. It's still it's mid-afternoon. And
Gotta save me. The cultists are coming.
yeah, the cultists are coming, and they're trying to sacrifice him to the devil. And yeah, I know that's a heck of a week right
That's
there.
a little.
That is.
Get chased by your niece's boyfriend, and now you're getting
And it's only a Wednesday.
Getting sacrificed to Beelzebub.
Just another week.
And so Matthew doesn't give half a shit about what's happening. He is sitting on the couch downstairs, messing with his phone. I mean, he didn't go upstairs, so I guess he didn't totally abandon the situation, but he wasn't super present.
Yeah. The dude's back.
And
Whatever. Cultists
this
coming.
guy is now in the house with my mom and my brother. She's called the police. The police are on their way again. And he said, "It's okay. I'm going to protect you guys. I'm going to make sure that we're all taken care of. I'm going to keep you guys safe." And they're like, "Okay, thanks. The police will be here soon. You're going to be okay, buddy. Don't have to worry."
Yeah.
Mom turns around and then turns around and sees him, and he's got this big freaking knife from the kitchen. Not threatening them, but he does have it, and he's very clearly not well.
Oh.
Yeah.
So she says, "Hey, why don't you give me that? It's okay. You don't have to worry about it. I'll make sure that we're taken care of. Just give me the knife. I'll take care of us." And he's like, "Okay, fine. You can have the knife."
Yeah, sorry.
He goes back and he gets another one. And he's now that
I'll get another one. You can have this one. I'll get one.
Teamwork makes
you
the
make a point.
teamwork.
Matthew has not moved, and now this guy's got a knife, and he's protecting my mom and him. And she's thinking, I mean, I'm glad that he's trying to protect us, but when does us become them? And now we're the Satanists.
Yeah.
The police come, they take him away. We find out that he lived with his sister right down the street. He actually had a bad drug problem, and it fried his brain.
Yeah.
Poor guy, and he was off his meds too. But the craziest, just the craziest dude, just wild. That was a heck of a story.
I love how it jumped from my niece's boyfriend or something like that, right?
It's
then
Monday.
it's like,
My niece's
fucking
boyfriend's trying to get
Colts.
me. A few days later,
was-
it's only
he was-
Thursday, and now the Colts are after me.
He was in Devour. He was one of the characters in Devour. He
Kai?
was James or whatever his name is
Is
in
it
Devour.
Kai?
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, no, he didn't look like Kai, but he was kind of the height of Kai. So
I just love how Matt's sitting there the whole time, like, oh, dude's got a knife. Cool, I've got a phone. I'm just
See if I
he's
give a shit.
protecting us. I don't give a
He's
shit.
on
kills me
fucking
or
like
whatever.
Instagram. He's like
Oh,
DMing somebody.
yeah,
Hey,
Mom,
this dude
I
in
guess
my
I
house
should
has a
probably
knife. It's pretty
defend
funny.
Oh man.
So mine isn't like
that's-
that interesting at all. But whenever I was still living with my ex, we had some random guy running in our backyard, running away from two cops that had their guns drawn
Oh no.
Nice.
in the fucking backyard.
that's
There's a
tight.
running
I
from
was
dude.
in the
Oh,
kitchen
yeah.
and I was like, oh, I seen something
It's
out
a
the window.
battle
Why are the
royale.
dogs barking? Ah! And I was like, oh, that's nice. I'm going to go lock the door.
Time to lock the door.
And then later the
it's
cop
time
came
for
up
the
to the
door.
door and was like, hey, I just wanted to let you know that there was someone trying to run from us. We had our guns drawn, but nothing happened. We caught him. And I was like, yeah, I know. I seen you.
It's like I saw it out my back.
I seen it. It's okay.
Guys,
Oh,
we're
that's an
having a
idea
go-
for a shirt or for a hat. Sorry, can't talk right now. Running from Satanists.
Yeah. Running from Satanists. God.
Running from cultists.
I've never had anything weird like that happen in my house. 'Cause I live
That
deep
was-
in the woods, but well, deep in the woods on a hill, pretty much. But I've heard like I had to call the cops out to my house one night because I heard like someone knocking on my window. But then when they got here, we all went outside and no one was there.
That actually reminds me of a funny story.
And I was like, "The fuck, dude?"
You had a demon.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
yeah,
was one
so-
of the Satanists. The Satanists were trying to get you.
was
funny
Molly.
story. This is funny because it kind of relate. Knocking on your window.
Yeah.
So me and and I think
That's
no,
a
it's just-
motley crew right
Yeah,
there.
that is a
That
motley
is a
crew. It's
motley
just
crew.
me,
Got
Billy, and
lots
Max.
Lots
That's
of
There's 3
Max
brain
and
cells there, and 2 of them are.
more censoring.
Hey,
yeah.
fuck them.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
They'll
But
sign the NDA. It's fine.
yeah, they'll sign it.
I'm still censoring.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
whatever.
But anyway, if they listen to the story, they'll know it was them. But
It's okay. The world doesn't have to know.
this is back when I just got that shitty little fucking Jetta with the air ride suspension I could raise up and down, and it had like the turbo and it go. We were hanging out one night, and all of a sudden we just thought it would be funny in fuck with JP.
Oh, J.
Y'all know
okay.
who I'm talking.
JP,
know who I'm
yeah.
talking about.
Fucking with
Uh,
JP.
Like, yo, let's go over to his house and fuck with him. And I was like, okay, sure,
Why would
whatever.
you fuck with
yeah.
JP? JP's a nice guy.
Because it was.
that's
and you know, his egg. He's like, oh yeah, that'd be cool. I was like, I was sitting there, I was like, I don't know if this is a cool or fun thing to do, but sure, why not? Whatever. So we all just piled into the car, and they were like, we're taking your car because it's fastest. And I was like, okay,
Nice.
guess I'm the driver. It's like we're
I'm the
planning a bank
getaway.
heist. Yeah, like we're planning a bank heist or something. But we just drive up to his house. I cut the lights off. He's like, cut your lights off. And I cut the light. This is like 12 o'clock at midnight. I cut the lights off coming up to his house. So that's already suspicious as fuck because he's in a neighborhood. And like, if anybody out on the road seen us, they're like, why the fuck did that kid just cut his lights off?
Yeah.
We just like cut the lights off, all suspicious. And it doesn't help. The car's kind of loud anyways. I'm just cruising up, going real low, and it's still going kind of loud. I was like, so people can hear it. We're just cruising up and kind of park at the door. And they're like, all right, go, 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 go. It's like, what are y'all doing? I was like, they're just like, you stay here, you wait, drive. I was like, okay.
The getaway
They hop
driver.
out of the car. And they're like, they sneak around the back of his house and just knock on his fucking window, like, loud as shit. And then I just see them running back from the fucking back of the house, full speed. And I was like, what the fuck are y'all doing? What y'all do? I was like, let it go. He's like, okay. I just pull off real quick and cut the lights off down the road. Nothing happened. He called, Jay called, a few minutes after that. And they're like, all right. Just ignored it. And they're like, all right, let's go back and do it again. I was like, what the fuck? We're just going to terrorize him at this point. It turned from a joke to a terrorize.
Hey, B.
So we go back. Same exact thing happens again. Except this time he's like, Matt, I want you to go with me this time. I was like, okay. He's like, yeah, you can jump in the car fast enough to take off. I was like, okay. So we do it this time. We knock on the door, and as we were running, the fucking his dad and him are out on the front porch yelling at us. What the fuck are y'all doing? And I was like, and we're like, don't say nothing. I was like, okay. We stop in the car and fucking take off real quick. And we're just laughing the whole way. I was like, okay, that was funny. That was funny. We're done now. And hey, this is Brian.
I'm gonna tell a story that involves me and Brian here in a sec.
Okay.
Nice.
But, so we got, I was like, all right, that was funny. That was funny. So of course Jay called again. And picks up this Tom, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing at my house?" And like, dude, I'm in the fucking bed. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure it was very convincing too.
No, you know how good of an actor he is. Because I don't know what you're talking about with like a smirk in his fucking, or like a giggle in his fucking voice. And Jay's like, man, this is not cool. It's late at night. I'm trying to sleep. I got school tomorrow. And like, nah, dude, I'm asleep. You're on some shit. You're off your meds, bro. I'm asleep in my house right now. You just woke me up.
I can imagine Jay saying these things too. Like, man, why you gotta do this?
Yeah, he's fucking with
Why
him.
you gotta do this, man?
And Jay's just like, he's like, whatever,
what made
dude.
you think
Fuck
that
you.
was a good idea?
He's like, whatever, dude. Fuck you. Do it again, man. I swear you're gonna get hurt. He's like, fuck you, man. I'm chilling in my bed. Don't wake me up no more. And he just hangs up on him. I was like, hey, that was funny. He's like, all right. So we're going back again. And I was like, no, dude. What the fuck? We already done it 2 times, and he knows it's us because he's seen us. He's like, nah. I'm convinced. I convinced him. He thinks it's some random fools. He doesn't know it's us. I'm like, you fucking stupid ass.
You're so stupid, bro.
Yeah, he says this while wearing a dunce cap.
Anyway,
And he has no pants on.
Long
Yeah.
story short, I argue back and forth for a minute. You know how it is arguing with them. So I
Yeah.
was like, whatever, fine. Final time, we're going back. Go back and do the same thing. Cut the lights off, sneak it up real slow and quiet. They're not outside, so I'm like, I'm not going this side. Fucking get out of the car. And as soon as they're at the side of the house, then fucking I'm looking and they open the front door. His fucking dad walks out with a fucking giant 2x4, just some giant wood fucking thing. And I'm just like, oh fuck, they're mad. And I was like, good thing it's not a gun though.
Yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be cool.
That
You
would
take
have
some
like,
warning shots
That
at
would
the
have been
boys.
so much fucking worse. But anyways, his dad's out there, and I see Jay behind him, and his dad just starts fucking running for the car. And I'm like, I beep the fucking horn as they're on the side of the house, and I see them before they turn the corner. They go around the back and knock the window again. They're looking at me like, I was like, fucking come! They're here! And his dad's running at the 2 before. They're fucking come, and they run. His dad's kind of slow, so they're like, his dad's like looks over. He's just fucking screaming at him with the 2x4, and his dad turns full direction, tries to run at them, and they hop in the car, and I just fucking take off, and his dad. and I fucking made the mistake of going down the wrong side of the neighborhood, like thinking there was an exit that way, because they weren't directing me on where to go. And I was like, all right, we're going a different way this time, because they seen us drive this way last time. And his fucking dad's running back behind us. I was like, fuck. And it was a dead end. I was like, fuck, we gotta turn around. His dad's at the end of the fucking thing. And I was like, there's no way we're getting around him without hitting him, or we're gonna like have to maneuver or drive through grass or something to get around this dude. And his dad's sitting there with a 2x4 just standing in the middle of the road like, try me. He's got like the full stance to run either way. He's just like doing this the whole time.
Come on, do me. I want you to do it. I want you to do it.
It was funny as shit. Jay never left the house. He's still standing on the porch. His dad's out in the middle of the fucking road, the end of the road that we gotta go to get out of the neighborhood. And he's just sitting here doing this, like, which way gonna go? Bobbing back and forth. I was like, fuck. And I'm like, fuck, I don't know what to do. He's like, just go, man, just go. And I was like, all right. So I floor it, pretending that I was gonna like run him over, trying to make him like jump out of the way. His dad is a fucking, he's got some balls, dude, because his dad, like, I get pretty fucking close to him going pretty fast, and his dad's just standing there like with a 2x4 ready to sling it at me.
Oh, my
He's
fucking
like-
phone is overheated.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
no.
crazy. And his dad's like ready to swing full force with a 2x4 at me, and I was like, fuck it. I slammed on brakes and stopped right in front of him, swerved to the left a little bit, and his dad just comes up to me, what the fuck are y'all doing out here fucking with me? And I'm just like, fuck. He's at my window, I'm just like, I'm quiet, I'm scared shitless, and I'm like, go to the other side. You know that guy. I didn't say nothing, I was just waving it. I just roll the window down for. Hey, Mr. P! It's me!
Dumbass. What
It's
a
me.
damn fool.
And he's like, you fucking stupid ass kids. You know what time of night it is? It's like 12:30, 12:40 this time. We were fucking with him for a minute. And he's like, you know what fucking time of night it is? He's like, it's okay, we're just fucking with Jay. And his dad's like, I don't give a shit. You know what you fucking doing right. You're lucky I ain't called the fucking police and have y'all ass to jail. And he's like, yeah, we're sorry. He's like, next time I'm gonna fucking slam this 2x4 down and break your fucking windows. I was like, fuck. And he's like, sorry, P, Mr.
That's
P.
so sick.
He's fucking pissed as shit. Anyways, I'm over here fucking like scared shitless. I'm like, what the fuck have you got us into, guys? It's like, did y'all not listen to me? We already fucked with him too much.
I've got another story. Me and Bri.
So, So yeah, that was that, and we just good night, Mr. P, and drove off. It was stupid as shit, man.
Bry, when he lived with his dad's house, they lived in like an actual little neighborhood in a town, and it kind of had like a roundabout at the end of the road. I mean, it was a normal cul-de-sac, off of a pretty busy street in a town. Yeah. I'll say it, you'll have to censor it out. It's you know where that is?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I know where that's at.
And it's a pretty. It wasn't like super populated, but I mean it was a little neighborhood. So what me and Bri did is late at night I was sleeping over at their house, and we was like, hey, you know what would be really cool? Because every once in a while we would go and we would like walk around at night, like walk on the road, because there's street lights all over the place. We're able to just walk around and hang out and just talk. We decided, you know what we should do? We should play Ding Dong Ditch on one of your neighbors. And so we went on a tear through like 3 or 4 houses in the area, just fucking with them. And one of them was on the corner of the street. We both walked up to like the front of the house, and it's nighttime. It's middle of the night, not like super late. It's probably like 11 o'clock. We like walk up to the front of the house, and we see like a TV playing through this window, and we like peek in real quick, and there's a little dog and a little kid, and we just like tink 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 on the window, and we bolt. Hear the dog freaking out, and the kids start crying, but we're gone. We're not there anymore. Kind of a dick thing to do, but it was pretty funny.
Yeah, it's a dick thing, but it's a funny dick.
It's a funny dick. Exactly. But that was just like that was our warm up. That was how we warmed up. The next house on the street. This was the main event of the night. So. It's a house, and if you're looking at it from the road, directly to the left is a bunch of tall grass. And we're like, okay, well, let's ding-dong ditch this house and really screw with them. And we said, okay. So, Brian goes first. I think this is, when Brian will listen to it, he'll tell me if I'm wrong. I think this is how it went. Brian goes up first. As soon as he puts his foot on the stoop of on the porch, the dogs, there's like 5 dogs inside, small dogs like chihuahuas. They all start freaking out. So he immediately runs back, and he jumps into the bush, and I'm in like in the tall grass too. We're both like laying down in this tall grass, and the guy never comes out. So then I go. Or no, I've got to switch. I went the first time, foot on the stoop, dogs freaked out, jumped into the grass, and it was like super harrowing whenever you jump into the tall grass and just disappear.
Yeah.
Brian goes, and he like runs up the steps, ding 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 ding, sprints back, jumps into the grass, and we're just like both laying in the grass.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dude opens the door, and he lets all of his little chihuahuas out.
Oof.
And they're all like running around, like freaking out, like, what's going on? What happened? What happened? One of them sees us and is barking at us. But he doesn't realize, he tells it to come back inside. It was super freaking scary in that moment, too. Because like, we're just like
I'd be
laying in
shitting
the
my
grass,
pants.
like, there's nothing we can do.
We're
Oh,
fucked.
fuck.
If they see us, we've got to run. I mean, we're faster than this guy, but where are we going to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he calls the dogs back inside. They all go back inside, and we run back to his house, which is not far at all. It's like 50 yards. And we're hanging out at the front of his house, and we're like crouched behind his dad's car. And we're like talking, and we're like laughing, cutting up, but not like super loud. We're still being really quiet, but we're crouched, almost prone.
Okay.
And he looks over towards where the house just was, underneath the car, and he sees that the dude is walking up the street, kind of close to where his dad's house is.
Ooh.
And we're like, oh shit, and we start like, as we both get to where we're crouched, Skyrim style, and we kind of sweep, as he walks around, we sweep around the car, kind of opposite, like keeping the car in between us so that he doesn't see us. He walks to the end of the street, he looks around, and then he walks back. We sweep around so he doesn't see us. And then we keep on just hanging out because now we're like, okay, well, what are we going to do next?
Yeah.
Then there's 2 cars drive in, pull into the driveway of the house, and they start going on a damn manhunt through the neighborhood looking for the ding-dong ditchers.
Oh my god.
Which, I mean, that's an overreaction. Obviously, you know what just happened. You just got ding-dong ditched. It's just
pranked,
kids
son.
pranking. Yeah, you just got pranked. And, like, yeah, it's kind of a dick thing to do, but it's just
Prank
a prank.
gone wrong.
You don't need to go on a manhunt.
Yeah.
But, so we went back inside. But it was super funny.
I actually have.
We would, like, walk around with Nerf guns and shit. Feel like we were Spec Ops kids. We were pretty young at the time.
That's pretty funny. I actually have a little addition to that story I just told.
Oh.
So, yeah, after that, all that happened, and his dad was fuming because he thought he was about to be run over, but he was not flinching. His dad has balls still. But,
Tight.
because I did that, they didn't know who I was because I never really hung out with them in school or anything. And they didn't really know either. They really were just like, put it on. So Jay calls up again. He's just like, I'm very extremely fucking pissed at you because I knew it was you. He's like, I still don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm asleep in my bed. He just got fucking caught by his dad. You can't keep the story up. But that's just him being him. Jay's like, look, man, I don't give a shit what you're trying to bullshit me on right now. I just want to know who the fuck was driving the car. And I was just like, shrugging my shoulders like, I don't really care if he knows. And he's like, no, I'm not going to rat my friend out like that. I ain't cool. And it's like, you just told him that it was you, for one. But he just keeps on going. And Jay's like, look, man, it's just not cool. Your friend almost ran over my fucking dad, bro. That wasn't very cool of him. And he's like, and look, man, I ain't ratting my friend out. And he wasn't going to run him over. He ain't that stupid. Jay's like, I don't know, man. He got real close. And anyways, though, it was just an on fucking fight for them for a minute. And he's like, I'm not ratting my friend out. Just hung up on him. A few months later, though, when I went to go sell the car, posted it on Facebook. And to sell it, Facebook Marketplace. And Jay comments on the fucking post just with an eye emoji, and I was like, he knows it was me. But that was the end of that. It was just funny as shit because he just did the eye emoji. He's like, I know now.
Now I know.
It's like
That's all he had to say.
That's all he had to say.
Jay was cool. Did you like Josh? You like Jay, right?
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, I like him pretty good. I got a lot of
It's
love.
hilarious though, man.
Yeah, he's a
I
funny
still
guy.
never talked to him. I've never talked to him or anything other than like a few conversations, but I've never talked to him, and he's never talked to me ever. He still hasn't said anything to me about that incident other than the eye emoji. Like,
Yeah.
it's funny though.
That is pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
You boys are some weird. You're some wily boys.
Wild boys, we out here.
I'm always down for a fun time as long as it's somewhat sensible, but those two, it's hard to do something sensible.
Yeah, with those guys, it's always fucking
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
thing.
But there's a lot of fucking fun stories still. I'll probably bring more up as I think of them.
Yeah.
Got into some crazy shit all the time with them. I do miss the crazy fun shit, but I do not miss the stupidity of them and how they work.
Oh yeah. They are quite the people, I tell you that. I've never really liked them myself.
Personally, I wasn't crazy about him either.
I don't even know them, so.
If I could just have them for just cool party sense with a group of people and that's it, that'd be cool. But it's never just that with them.
Yeah. Never.
I wish I had interesting stories like these, but I don't.
I probably
Yeah.
do. I
Maybe
just
you
have
shouldn't
to
be such a
think of them.
boring
And I
guy.
didn't think about it.
Man.
Most
We can
of them
share
would
the-
be like about whenever I used to like go to the beach all the time and shit like that. Because
Yeah.
I have a similar ding dog ditch story, but it involves golf carts and like driving and just like running. And then whenever someone gets mad, we jump on the golf cart and fucking dip.
That actually made me think of a funny story from my childhood with a golf cart.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time I hear
Were you
golf
going-
cart, all I can think about is those videos where someone's trying to golf and they just run the fucker over.
Yeah. Did you have a story with that, Josh?
Nah.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, so my brother, Josh, used to work at a golf course when I was like 12 or 10, I think is when this happened.
Am I good to leave that name? Or
Yeah.
censor? Okay, keep it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not gonna care. He's actually probably gonna want to. I don't think he knows. I need to tell him about this. He would love to be on this.
Oh yeah, you can
But
be on.
so we can bring him on one time. He'll have.
If we're
some
gonna
funny
bring my
stories.
dad in here,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
we're
we'll bring
fine
our-
with your brother.
Yeah, we'll bring him on one day. He'll have a lot of stories for us. He's funny. But anyways, he was working at the golf course, and so he would always bring me and my brother Dylan all the time, just hang out here and there, just hang out with him. So Dylan was always fucking shit up or getting in trouble doing shit anyways, but nothing that bad. Anyways, there's all these golf carts are in the basement, and there's like this one big pole that holds up the whole building in the middle. Well, there's other things that hold it up, but the big pole is the big thing in the middle, and it's like right behind all the golf carts, so it's easy to go into it. But I'm like 10, 12 this time. I hop on one of the golf carts, like, I'm gonna go for a spin. I floor it back as hard as I can, being a stupid kid, like, skirt, and I just slam the fucking middle pole so goddamn hard, the whole building shakes. And I hear the whole thing shaking around me, and I was like, dented the back of the cart in real bad. And my brother Josh just runs the fuck downstairs. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, everybody upstairs thought there was a fucking earthquake. And I was like, I was just trying to drift out of here. And after that, the fucking manager of the place slowly walks down behind Josh. He's like, what the fuck, man? And I was just like, I was trying to drift out. I want to do this giant fun. He's like, look, he turns to Josh. He's like, look, man, your brothers are cool and all that. As long as they're not doing their stupid shit, like your brother Dylan done fucked up a golf cart the other day by running it into the pond. Now this one's just about to bring the whole goddamn building on us by slamming the pole. He's like, look. And so he just turned to my brother Josh. He's like, look, man, they're cool. Nothing against them, but they're not allowed back here with you no more. I was like,
Nice.
well, I ruined the golf course. Golf course.
Got him.
I have a similar story to
The
that.
D name? Should I leave the D name?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Oh, yeah. I have a similar story to this. It's going to be a quick one, but I used to have a go-kart. You know, that's like a caged-over go-kart, and, you know, it goes decent speed. It's not, like, the fastest, but it's not the slowest thing. I was just driving around one day. I was probably 12, I'd say. I was just doing it by myself. I was driving, having a good time, and then I'm like, all right, it's time to go up home, go up to, like, my house and park and, you know, get out and stuff. But I'm going up, and then I am terrified of spiders. I have arachnophobia. I have arachnophobia like a bitch. I'm a pussy when it comes to spiders, being honest with you.
You really long like I pissed my pants.
Well, I won't piss myself. I'll just die internally. But I'm going up my driveway, which is up a hill. And then all of a sudden, like, the fucking itsy-bitsy spider comes into front of my face, and I'm like, fuck, dude, what the fuck is that? My life flashes before my eyes. I try to jump out, but I'm like, oh, I gotta brake, I gotta do this, and then I try and, like, I'm like, I got my leg out the thing, and I'm like hitting the brake, but then I hit the fucking gas, and I'm like hanging out, and I'm driving, I'm like, oh fuck, and then I run into my house. And I hit my house, and I leave a hole in the bottom part of the foundation is made of brick, the lower part, and there's probably a hole this big. It's just broken, and I have a scar. I used to have a scar. It's healed now, but it used to be like that much. A brick come and fucked me up there. And I'm not hurt. I don't feel hurt because I'm just so scared. And I'm like, I walk. My brother runs outside. He's like, "What the fuck happened?" And I'm like, there was a spider.
Fucking spider, dude.
I tried to stop. And then my mom comes outside. I was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, at least that spider's dead. I was like, at least that
I had
dead.
to kill the son of a bitch.
I killed it. I am
Right
fine.
into a house.
Yeah. But yeah, and I was like, oh my god.
That's funny.
tight.
I was
That's
scared, but
I can
killed it.
imagine your mom's reaction.
Yeah.
It got you in one of your most
I had
vulnerable
to hit
spots.
the
I'm
brake,
driving.
but
I
I
can't
hit
do
the
anything.
fucking gas.
I tried to hit the brake half myself out the fucking
Oh,
whole
man,
thing,
dude.
and I'm hit the gas, and I just hit the. At least I didn't veer to the right, because if I veered to the right, I'd be going off a hill down,
man.
and like a
That'd
steady drop. I would
That'd
have
be
fucking.
mental.
I would
That
have
would-
died.
That's funny. I'm not one of those people scared of spiders at all. Like,
Oh,
if I see
man.
one in my house, I'll pick it up and just put it outside.
I will
like, just
kill
let
it.
Yeah.
I will hunt it
So,
down.
I usually kill them.
I will
Not
stalk
like
it.
I'm not super scared of them, but I don't really like them all that much.
Well, they help keep bugs and stuff away, or
They
kill them
are a
anyways.
bug though. It's like
They're a bug, but they're not
Yeah.
like a bad bug because they're not gonna hurt you unless you harm them or corner
Yeah.
them. So I just like, yeah, they're friendly. I don't fuck with them. They don't fuck with me. So I just pick them up, carry them outside the house. Like, your place is out here, buddy. There's more bugs out here. But
how nice.
that's funny because I can relate to Josh on that because there's actually been a spider. He's probably still in my car chilling. I don't know what kind of spider it is. He's like,
Josh is never getting in your car now.
No.
probably not. But I've just
I'm
been
actually
chilling
gonna
with him
burn
for
that
like
car now.
Yeah.
I've been chilling with him for like the past week and a half, expecting him to just leave the car eventually because I couldn't catch him anytime. Because most of the time I see him, I'm driving and he's like either on the window or on the window next to me or on the back window or.
Wait, don't I
sometimes
have to
on his-
ride with you whenever we go to the beach?
Yep.
Fuck.
I haven't seen him the last.
I'll
You got a
bring the
scavenger hunt ahead
flamethrower.
of you,
Hey,
Joe.
just throw a smoke
Hey.
bomb in there and fucking bug bomb it. Dude.
Get one of go
I don't
to a
wanna kill
tobacco
him.
shop and get like a torch.
I don't
You can
like killing bugs unless they're like the annoying
You
mosquitoes
don't
or
have
something.
to.
Yeah, leave it to Joe.
Yeah, let Joe fucking blow my car.
Joe
up.
has the salt gun and he's gonna shoot
You
it
gotta
with
get
the
one of
salt.
these. You gotta get one of these, Joe, where you just like
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
It's
You
funny
wanna
though because
fucking-
like the past few times I've been delivering, he's been in the car and like he bothers me because he's on the front windshield. I'm like, I'm driving, man. Just get out of the view of the way. Just walk over there. or
Go
something.
away.
So like every time I like get parked or anything and I know where he's at, I'm like, all right, buddy, time for you to leave. I go to get him or anything, he fucking crawls in a vent or something. I'm like, you know what? Just chill in the car for a little bit longer, man. It's cool.
It's fine.
So there's my little buddy Jim the spider. He's hanging out in the car somewhere. He's got his little home somewhere in it. But I haven't seen him
Jim
the past
the
few
spider.
times. Yeah. I haven't seen him the
hate
past few
spiders.
times though.
I even see I killed a spider yesterday.
John's playing with fire for the audio
He's playing with
listeners.
fire. Yeah. John's playing with
He's-
fire.
yeah,
while
you
we're
guys
doing
can't see this.
it. But
He's-
I don't know. We were playing Devour like we were saying and stuff. But I don't know if you guys noticed. At one point, I like stood up real quick and my webcam went like to the side and like my fucking mic went over there and shit. I saw a spider.
I
And
probably
I
got it.
stood up. You probably got it. I stood up and grabbed this thing. Dude, I ain't getting no fucking where near a fucking spider, dude. No matter how small it is. I grabbed this thing. It's a big stick, and I stabbed it. I fucking stabbed the shit out of it. I lined it up, and I was like, "Fuck you, fuck you."
Time to
That's
fucking
bad.
die.
And some of its guts are still on the wall. It's like I have like 2 dead spiders on my ceiling, and I'm like trying to just leave all the dead ones there. So I'm like, you can't come in this room. I'm the final fucking boss. You can't fuck with me.
Yeah, I've killed all
My
of your
health bar is
family.
enormous.
Pass.
It's like, get the fuck out of my room. You see your brothers and sisters dying.
Wait,
Leave.
John,
Through the walls.
John, can you stick your thumb through one of those holes? Will your thumb fit through one of those holes? Not
Probably
not
that
the
one.
bottom
But this one's still
Not the
still
bottom.
hot.
Not the bottom one, in the side.
It's just hot
Okay,
plastic.
Take your hand. Well, you got your thumb here. Hold the cup like this, with your
Like
thumb
what?
in it. So like the cup's pointing. The front of the cup is pointing towards the camera, and your thumb's in the back of it.
Oh, it's. Are any of them big enough? This one is.
So it'll be like this. I think your thumb will be like this. So you're holding the cup like this.
Holding the cup like this.
Yeah, and then just go like, oh.
Oh.
It's levitating. Oh, it's a levitating cup. He's a magician.
Oh, I have like my thumb clearly.
Yeah, my thumb's clearly in it.
Um,
Oh god.
Oh.
Visual humor for a podcast.
yeah, you should be watching.
You should watch on
yeah.
YouTube, bro.
Oh, love you also.
We're hitting the
Now I got a
classics.
megaphone. Now I got a megaphone.
Oh, man.
All right, well, we've been recording for an hour 30 minutes.
Ah, we
Time to
have.
wrap it up.
It's a decent-sized episode today.
It had some pretty fucking weird ass stories.
Yeah,
guy-
this is the weird episode.
It's like episode 1 where we were just telling stories.
Yeah.
Except we got crazy ones now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We grew
We
up.
gotta think of more
those.
crazier ones.
Sorry,
Yeah, we grew up.
in quotes.
4 months.
Grew up.
Grew up. Quotation marks. Yeah. It's probably getting to a close time to wrap it up for this episode, though.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing we're actually recording more often now.
I'm
so it's
glad
like,
we are.
Because now we can have not huge episodes, but like a bunch of like smaller ones, which is nice.
I am
Well, not
ready
smaller,
for
like an
IRL
hour to
video.
hour 30. Yeah, I'm ready for an IRL thing too. What do you guys before we like wrap this up? Which one do you think we would do first, or which one would you guys want to do first? I'll let you start, John. What are you thinking we should do?
Oh, what should we do
IRL
for an
wise.
IRL? For
Yeah,
an
like
IRL?
one of like you know the ideas. Which one do you think we should do first? Plus, we need to get that camera, which we can all like chip in for if you guys want to do that.
Yeah.
For the first
'Cause
one, if
I'm-
needed, we could just use a phone.
Yeah, we can use a phone.
Oh yeah, we do
But-
need to get a camera.
Yeah, we need a decent camera.
Run through the options.
We got the chicken sandwich video. We have your brew thing. We got the golf. We got Lego. We got fucking fruit.
If we really want to, we can go play putt-putt.
Yeah, we do putt-putt too. Putt-putt. We do golf and putt-putt, so that's a sixth.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are some of them right there. And if you have anything you want to do, you can also add that in there.
I mean, it would probably be fun to do a D&D.
Yeah, we can do that. That'd be.
But
I don't know. I'd have to watch some D&D podcasts.
We would have to like.
yeah, you guys need to start watching like Critical Role and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, see how their like thing is. We can do that.
Yeah, how they usually have it set up.
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be like visual aids, which that's also on the DM to have like visual aids to like lay out the encounters, have a geography to everything.
You know, if Cole would ever join the Discord or anything, we can still do D&D on the computer and
yeah, we can do D&D
like,
on the PC.
Yeah, and we can do the tabletop simulator and have like a full looking thing to do with too, so we can see everything visually.
Eat it.
John
Swallow
visual humor. He's like fire.
Play with fire.
So John wants to do a D&D video soon.
I think a putt-putt video would be fucking dope.
Putt-putt is fun.
Yeah,
Yes.
we just have to make sure the place would like allow us to record.
Yeah. Do you think that one, next to the bowling alley and the YMCA, John, you think they would care? Maybe. I mean,
I doubt they'd care. I doubt they'd care.
Maybe. I don't know.
There's that place near Matt.
I'll fight them.
I don't know if
I'll fight 'em.
allow it. Yeah,
I don't even care if they allow it. That place is so shit. I don't want to do that. It's like a rinky-dink little thing.
We'll just have to find one.
How much does it typically cost? It might cost us a lot less to play actual. It might cost us less to play actual golf.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because it costs us like $10 to play 9 holes.
I'm down with golf because I've never played golf.
I never played golf.
Because we could do putt-putt and golf, like just, not the same day, but like,
We could do it the same day because putt-putt doesn't really take that long.
We could like
putt-putt you can play after dark
guess
too.
what?
Yeah.
Putt-putt you can play after dark.
I got an idea
so
now.
We can do golf then putt-putt.
At the beginning of the video, we warm up with putt-putt, but then we move up to the big boy shit. And do the actual golf. That'd be a fucking.
Or we could do
well, the cool thing about
putt-putt.
the municipal course for A-Town.
Yeah.
Is after a certain time, it's actually free to walk.
Mm-hmm.
So you're able to just go out there and play until dark if you want.
That's cool, yeah. Plus, it's not dark until like 9, so we can do it whenever.
Exactly. I think it's like after 5 o'clock, it's free to walk. So
Yeah.
Nice.
My vote goes for fucking fruit.
Fucking fruit.
Yeah,
I got
fucking fruit.
my friend Ty. That's not his full name.
that's what we'll call him.
We'll call him Ty until he
T-Man.
shows up into the video, and then we'll tell you if he wants to be called that or Ty. And his friend, they show me a picture of the medieval fruit. I probably said his name.
Yeah, you did, and we didn't censor it because you said just censor the last name.
Okay, Tyler. Yeah, so Ty.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say Ty because it's quicker.
I don't think we have to censor anything unless it is the last name because everybody has the same name.
Yeah, because there's a lot of Tylers in the world, but him and his friend,
I just
they
don't
showed
want
me
someone to find
the
the podcast
picture.
and be pissed off that we said their name.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He's a good boy. He's a good.
But even if they
goofy boy.
like got pissed off and sued us or anything, like we got the counter argument. Like we didn't say their last name. There's plenty of people in the world with that name.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true.
It's like you don't even know it's you. But they sent
You've
me a
outed
picture
yourself.
of that their weapons, their little medieval stuff. I fucking had a map moment there. But they showed me pictures of their weapons and shit, and it's pretty cool. Nothing like what Matt wanted. No Morning Star, but there's a flail. There's a flail, some swords, I think an axe, some other shit. I'd have to. You can put the picture in, Joe. I'll send you one.
Yeah, if you send it to me, I'll put it in.
Yeah, and
I'll
those are the
sell
weapons.
for a halberd.
Do you think
Halberd?
these guys have a halberd?
Dude,
No, but I
Alright.
want one.
I want my D&D character to have a halberd.
Yeah.
Do we have like throwing stars or anything?
I think he does. Do I have? No. They're probably cheap. You could probably buy them.
Honestly, or make some with like cans.
I
Yeah,
could make
it's
some.
possible.
Yeah,
Make
honestly.
some. I could make them at work.
He might have some. I have to look at the picture again, but I'll show you that. But yeah, we can fuck some fruit. Fucking fruit. That's nice.
Fucking fruit.
Fuck some fruit.
Fuck some fruit.
Patreon
okay, so-
exclusive fucking
I'm just down
watermelon.
with anything. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. That's my vote. We can do whatever.
Yeah.
If it had to be something, I'll just go with my idea of the chicken chicken sandwich.
I think the chicken sandwich one would be
I
fun.
do like that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty fun to do. But
Who wants to buy all the sandwiches?
I think
We each buy our
When-
own sandwiches. We each buy
Yeah.
our own sandwiches.
whenever that comes,
Oh, no, they overheated at the end.
No, I didn't overheat. It was 20% battery.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You know what? Close enough.
I
Still
think
froze.
someone does the gas, but we should probably all pitch in, like each one buy one from each place.
Yeah,
Right,
you can just
like-
cut the sandwich, cut it up.
Yeah, we can cut it up. We don't have to like buy 4 sandwiches for each place. We
we
can
put
buy
it
one
on
sandwich
a
each.
stick,
you know?
and we all have to go for a bite at the same time.
Yes.
Very sexually.
We can have my spider killing stick for that. You know?
Yeah.
All the
Some extra
residue of
spider
spiders.
guts.
Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah.
anyways, thanks for tuning in to episode 5 of How's It Going, dude?
This one was kind of all over the place, but not not
How's it
super
going, dude?
chaotic.
Yeah, it wasn't
No,
super
no,
chaotic like the
fairly-
last 2, but this was
Yeah.
fairly kind of.
How's it going, dude?
At least
Yeah,
nobody
dude.
suck each other's
How's it going?
dick.
For
Yeah, dick sucking
30
didn't happen in this
minutes.
episode.
It was very minimal. It was at the very beginning. We were sucking our own.
Yeah,
so
we
it's
were all
Yeah,
sucking
yeah,
each other's or ourselves.
Because I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us.
Yeah, I'm proud of us doing things. We're finally doing it.
We're
you
being
know?
productive. We're
Productive.
buying,
This is
we're
the
buying
outro.
shit. We're buying
It's the
shit.
outro. Yeah.
This is the outro.
All right,
Go buy our
I'm about to
merch.
get
Let's
off
go.
here, so we'll see you later.
Let's go. Goodbye,
Episode
everybody.
6.
Episode 5. We'll see you in episode 6.